Hi everyone, welcome to today's episode of Baking with NMC. My name is Samantha DeToy and I'm a dietitian, and I'm going to be sharing some tips with you about today's recipe. So you might have heard that breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and that is very debatable, but if you enjoy breakfast, then there's always a lot of different reasons why it's a healthy choice to have a good healthy breakfast every morning. Today's recipe is a carrot muffin. The main ingredients are carrots and whole wheat flour, along with all the other ingredients we usually put in a muffin, but we are using a lot less oil and sugar than we would traditionally to make it a healthier version. So muffins are great because they can be prepped ahead of time. They are delicious and your kids will probably love them in their lunch boxes as well. In this recipe, we are substituting white flour for whole wheat flour. Whole wheat flour has a lot of extra fiber and which is part of the whole grain of wheat. And we want to add it into a recipe for the extra benefit of fiber because it's always lacking in our diet. And for many different reasons, it has a great health benefit. And it also just increases the nutritional value of this muffin by adding some vitamins and minerals into the muffin. So hopefully you're excited about this healthy carrot muffin that we're going to be making today. Let's give it over to Shiwa to show us how to put it all together.
Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of Baking with NMC. I'm Shiwa, also known as Shiwa the Baker, and in this episode we're going to be baking some hearty carrot muffins. Let me take you through the ingredients. We're going to be using 3 cups of whole wheat cake flour. Our rising agents are 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda. For some flavor, we're going to have some cinnamon, and then we're going to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla essence. For a bit of sweetness, we're going to add some sugar, a 1/4 cup of sugar, and 1 cup of plain yogurt. 4 large eggs. And then of course, what are carrot muffins without carrots? So we're going to be using 3 cups of grated carrots. And last but not least, 1/2 cup of canola oil. Now let's get baking. Remember, the first thing we do is preheat your oven. We've already preheated our oven to 150 degrees, and that's the temperature at which we're going to be baking at. Let's start baking. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to mix our dry ingredients. We're going to add our rising agents, our sugar and our cinnamon to our whole wheat cake flour. We've got our baking powder, baking soda, sugar, and our cinnamon. Now that we've added all those to our whole wheat cake flour, we're going to just mix them with a spatula just until they combine. Now we're going to mix our wet ingredients. The first thing we're going to start off with is our eggs. We're going to start off by beating our eggs. We always use large eggs, and the eggs should always be at room temperature. This helps the ingredients combine better together. When breaking your eggs, take care not to break any eggshells in your mixture. We break our eggs in one at a time. And you also mix them one at a time at the lower setting of your mixer, sorry. Whenever you mix slowly, mix gently, and mix in one direction. Egg number 2. We've got our 4 eggs beaten. And can you see those bubbles? That's what's going to make our muffin light, fluffy, and airy. The next thing we're going to add is our plain yogurt. Some canola oil. And last but not least, some vanilla essence. This gives it a great flavor. If you're not a fan of vanilla essence, you can always substitute it with almond essence. Then we mix. Remember, slowly, gently, and one direction. Now that we've mixed our dry ingredients and our wet ingredients, we're going to combine the two, and then we're going to fold in our carrots. We're going to mix them just until they combine together. Slowly. Just a few more mixes. Done. Now that our batter is thoroughly combined, we're going to add our main ingredients, carrots. Now, I wasn't really a fan of carrots growing up, but once I learned that they're heavily packed in vitamin A, which is good for your eyesight, the more the merrier. So we're going to add 3 cups of carrots, grated carrots, and then we're going to fold them into our batter. Now, why we're going to fold them instead of mix it is so that we're going to bring air into our muffin mix. If you mix it, you're going to crush the bubbles, and then we're going to have a very stiff mix. One last mix. And there we have it, oven ready. Now that all the hard work is done, we're going to line our pan with parchment paper cups and fill them with the batter. We're going to fill our cups halfway and then watch them rise. This recipe makes 24 carrot muffins, but we're going to just put in a pan of 6 and see how they pop out. Oops. Last one. We're just going to level them. Our carrot muffins are oven ready. Let's pop them in the oven and see how they turn out. Our 20 minutes of baking time is up. Time for the grand reveal. Can you smell that? That sweet carrot aroma? Ooh, careful. And now we flip them out of our pan using our cooling racks. Then we quickly flip them over. We're going to let them chill for 5 to 10 minutes and then we're going to plate them. And there we have it, our wholesome carrot muffins. Now let's invite Samantha to taste. Samantha, are you ready to taste?
Yes, definitely. Wow, that looks beautiful.
Let's try.
Thanks so much. So we've got some cottage cheese over here, which is it's a nice protein to add to the muffin to make it a bit more filling, to keep you full for a bit longer, especially when you've got a busy day ahead.
It also gives it a great flavor.
That's right, yeah. If you think of the traditional carrot cake has a cottage or a cream cheese icing, so it goes well together. There we go.
I'm going to make a little muffin sandwich.
That's really good. Lots of cinnamon. Shiwa, this muffin's flavor is so good. It's just right. Just sweet enough, cinnamony. You can taste the crunchiness of the carrots. I just love it.
I love how all the flavors just blend in together. You guys have to try out this carrot muffin recipe. You won't regret.
So that's all for today. I hope to see you again next month. Please like all our socials. And that's it. Bye.
Ciao. Until the next episode.